Hello, in this lesson, we will be cleaning up some of the testing objects that we created in the previous lesson. So in the previous lesson, we created some pods and services in order to test our networking configuration. And before we go any further, it's a good idea for us to go ahead and remove those testing objects so they don't get in the way or become confusing in some of the later lessons. So we just want to get those objects that we don't need out of the cluster for now. So I still have my SSH tunnel open. And if you don't know how to open the SSH tunnel or you want to reopen your SSH tunnel, check the previous lesson again, because in that lesson I show you how to do that. I'm just going to use kubectl here on my local machine to go ahead and clean up those objects. So if I do a kubectl get deploy, you can see that I have a couple deployments here. I have BusyBox and Nginx, and those were created when we created those pods in the previous lesson. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete those deployments. I'll just do a kubectl delete deployment BusyBox, and then I'm going to do a kubectl delete deployment Nginx. And if I do a kubectl get pods, you can see that my Nginx pods are already gone, and my BusyBox pod is in the process of terminating. So deleting those two deployments automatically deletes the pods as well. There's one more thing that we need to remove. I'm just going to do a kubectl get svc. You can see that we have our Nginx service there. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to do a kubectl delete svc Nginx. And that's all I need to do. I've now cleaned up the testing objects that I created in the previous lesson, and I'm ready to proceed.